call the meeting to order for the Whitley County Plan Commission, November 21st, 2012. First thing is the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah. We have roll call, please, Kathy.
Okay. Dave Addison.
Here.
Bill Auer.
Here.
Brandon Forrester.
Here.
John Johnson.
Here.
Kenneth Kerch.
Here.
Paula Reimers. Here. George Schrumpf is absent. Brad Wolfe.
Here.
Doug Wright.
Here.
Entertain a motion or any corrections for the adoption of the minutes from October 17th, 2012.
I move we approve the minutes as presented.
Second.
Moved by Paula, seconded by Dave to approve the minutes as presented. Any other further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries.
I abstain due to my absence.
Okay, next is the oath to witnesses. So anyone who intends on speaking needs to go through this rather painless endeavor. Yeah. Dave, would you?
Yeah, in the absence of our attorney, do you solemnly swear under the penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give before the Plan Commission tonight will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you.
The old business, Dave.
None.
Good. On to new business. We have 12 WREZ2, Community Action of Northeast Indiana, Inc., 1340 South Governor Road, Columbia City, seeking an amendment to the Whitley County zoning map by reclassifying 1.1 acres from the IPM Industrial Park Manufacturing District to the GC General Commercial District. The property is located at the northwest corner of Governor Road and East Business 30 in Section 13 of Columbia Township. Dave.
Yes, we have received proof of publication that the notice of public hearing has been properly advertised in the newspaper, and also notification to the adjoining property owners has also been received, that verification that all owners have been notified. We have not received any correspondence from any adjoining property owner regarding this. The applicant is requesting the rezoning in order to accommodate a use on the property that is compliant with the general commercial district. See, that's labeled as village commercial. That should be general commercial in the staff report. And current zoning for the property is IPM, so their request for this 1.1 acre site is to recommend approval to this to the county commissioners for the rezoning. They have submitted, have the documentation in the report regarding the property itself and the zoning. Also, the petitioner representative has submitted the rezoning questionnaire, which I think addresses the issues that are listed in the staff report.
So I guess you're the petitioner or representative?
Yes, I am.
And you're welcome to add anything or plead your case, as the case may be.
All right. My name is Josh Neal. I'm an attorney at Barrett McNagny in Fort Wayne, Indiana, here on behalf of the applicant. I brought with me, at the risk of maybe being a little bit of overkill, just a quick handout that kind of supplements our filing. I can go through as much of it or as little as you'd like. I'm sure most of you are probably eager to get home to your families, and just includes a little background information on the applicant, Kenai. I've included some of the materials that were within your staff report, the aerial photo. There's a survey of the real estate in the zoning map. Just to give you, just to kind of supplement what Mr. Sewell said about the project, Kenai is the owner of the real estate at 1340 South Governors Road. It's approximately 1.1 acres, and we are asking for a GC, or general commercial rezoning designation. The real estate's bounded to the north, east, and the west by additional lands that are also zoned IPM. To the south is the rail line, and as you will recall, it's kind of an elevated earthen mound there, so that really separates this use from the uses to the south. No change in use is contemplated as part of this proposal. We're simply asking that the zoning match the use that has been there. Prior to Kenai and their operation of the Head Start facility, the real estate was used for or by Whitley County Farm Bureau for their offices. As best we can tell, based on our conversations with Mr. Sewell, it appears that office use has been there at least or probably pretty close to the time that the zoning ordinance was enacted, making that office use likely a legal non-conforming use. We're just asking to kind of clean that up for the record. As part of the materials I've given you, a little bit of background information on Kenai. I won't read that all word for word, but just to give you kind of the brief 30,000-foot overview, Kenai is a nonprofit corporation founded in 1965. They started in Allen County. The goal or the mission of the organization is to address the causes and the symptoms of poverty. So they have a number of social programs designed to educate both the community and their constituents to help them address poverty. Although they started in Allen County, they now offer programs in approximately 12 counties in northeast Indiana, including right here in Whitley County. One of the programs, and the reason that we're here tonight, is their Head Start program. Head Start, for those of you that aren't familiar with it, is a federally backed program that promotes school readiness in young children from birth to age 5. Some of the things they do, the Head Start, it's a preschool program designed to emphasize school readiness, so there is an educational component to it with a school curriculum. There's also various health and wellness programs, nutrition services for the school children that are there. It includes a full and a half-day program. They offer free meals for their students, and there are also educational programs that are offered for the parents of the kids in the program. Each year in northeast Indiana, Kenai touches the lives of about 800 kids through their Head Start program. Right here locally, Kenai will serve, or is currently serving about 32 children and their families at this facility on South Governors Road. They're operating from about 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. There are a few evenings each month where they'll have parent meetings, teacher meetings, things like that, but for the most part the use is confined between that 7 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. In July of 2012, Kenai purchased the real estate from the Whitley County Farm Bureau. Following closing on that transaction, they made a number of improvements and renovations to the property, some of which are visible from the outside. They removed a number of trees that were afflicted with poison oak or poison ivy or something along those lines that wouldn't be all too good if their kids caught it. They replaced the roof. They've upgraded the HVAC system, reclaimed part of the stone parking lot that was overgrown with weeds and whatnot. They've upgraded the locks on all the doors. They also have various renovations and improvements planned for the inside over the next couple of months and years. Those are things that they will tackle in time. It's tab 6, 7, and 8 in the handout that includes some of the materials in your staff report, the zoning map and the aerial photo and the survey, that just give you a little bit of an additional background, or I guess maybe an idea of the orientation of this building. Historically, and as noted earlier, this site has been used for office uses. We think that's something that's been there for a number of years. So, again, this is likely a legal non-conforming use, and we just want to make that permanent. So, in closing, and under the last tab, I've included just a brief note as to how we think this rezoning request satisfies the requirements of Indiana code. We believe it's consistent with the comprehensive plan. Is warranted by the current and the historic uses of this site and the surrounding area. We think that Kenai's use, it's a sustainable use. Already they've gotten in there and they've rolled up their sleeves and they've done some work to the property. We think that shows that they will continue to maintain it in a good condition. And then last but not least, in accordance with Indiana code, we think it satisfies the mandate for responsible growth and development. So. With that, we would ask for a do pass recommendation, and I would be happy to answer any questions.
I'm guessing you gentlemen aren't here to speak against this petition. Okay. With that, we'll turn it over to motion for a favorable recommendation to move this to the commissioners?
So move. Second.
Moved by Mr. Wright, seconded by Mr. Auer. Send a favorable recommendation for the rezone to the commissioners. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
will forward a recommendation to the county commissioners. Their meeting will be on the first Monday in December. Sometime in the afternoon, we will send you documentation as to the time scheduled on their agenda for the discussion of this item.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.